Alright, here's how we program the CPC 2 here. Down in the corner you're gonna find one of these. You could have the truck running in pump gear, it's fine. You'll notice all these lights flash and whatnot. So what you want to do is take this key here. When you plug the key in, you'll notice the lights stop. Okay. On this thing here, you're going to find the description of what the buttons do. In this particular case, we're looking for the stroke limiter. And stroke limiter is number 6, negative. You can see it right here. So you see you got one positive, one negative, two positive, two negative, so on and forth, so on and so forth. So you have 6 positive, 6 negative for the stroke limiter. That's going to get you into the parameter for the stroke limiter. So what we do to get 6 negative is you'll see what they have here is the different numbers. It's numbered. Okay, there we go. That's better. So you have 1 through 6, and then you have at the bottom plus and minus. So we're at number 1 plus right now. So we're actually in the mode to play with slew right, and we don't want to do that. So we take these little buttons here. Let's just focus nicely. And basically you'll see it jumps from positive to negative as we go down. So we want to get 6. Negative. Come on. Okay. So it's on 6 negative. So now we're programming the we're programming the stroke limiter. Okay. So then it says the parameter. So is the next one. You have threshold, start, max, ramp up, and ramp down. All right. Threshold is we're not worried about that because that's on a joystick, and that is where. Okay, I fixed it. It's called manual focus. Okay, so we're on 6 negative, and we're going to play with the parameter. So threshold is on a joystick. It's from when your joystick's in the middle, you're at 0 basically, and as you start to move it, threshold is how much space goes from 0 straight up and down to where it starts to supply power to the section. So it's kind of stupid really, but like if you wanted the stick to move a quarter before anything happened, you can set the threshold. That doesn't apply to us. Ramp up, ramp down, that you see there, that doesn't apply to us either. That is if the operator supplies full steam to a section and he's swinging, and he lets go of the stick. Ramp down is how fast the power comes off the section. In other words, if there was no ramp up or ramp down, if the operator jammed the stick to the right, it would supply full power to the boom and start swinging it immediately. And that's not good because you're stressing the boom. You'll actually, you want to slowly ease into swinging and slowly ease off of swinging. So if the operator's swinging full speed and lets go of the stick by accident, it's not going to come to a dead stop. It's going to ramp down. And that's what you would set your parameters for ramp down. So that doesn't pertain to us either. What we are concerned about with the stroke limiter is start power. See? And you'll notice there's your minimum. And we're on this is considered 2.5, I think. Okay, see how one's starting to flash. And I can go up and change these to supply more starting power. Okay, and then back down. So that, remember I was telling you, if you're, I can't remember, let's see, start, so you would be, you would have to play with that. Like I said, you could put a voltmeter on to see how that does for you. But I want to say your starting power, we told you you might have to raise that. I can't remember. you'll have to play with it. Good thing is as long as you don't hit store, you can mess around with this all you want. Until you hit store, it's going to hold the program that you're playing with. So you could play here. Now, you could try moving, your start power, and then come down here and your max, the max. Notice how it's not even, this is the stroke limiter on this truck, which works flawlessly. But notice we started at a certain voltage and we ended at a certain voltage. We did not use the whole range. And that's where you're messed up here. Either you're starting to minimum or finishing to maximum. So that's what we're dealing with. And in your case, I'd have to be there with a voltmeter on it to show you what's going on. But this is to get you started and playing with it. Now, if I hit store, that changes things. If I don't, I can just go like this. Oops, sorry, right here. Just pull it. When you pull it, it returns back to normal. So you don't have to worry about anything. So I'll plug this back in. I'll do this to get my 6 negative, and I can actually go this way. I think. No, I can't. Oh, there it is. Oops. 6 negative. Alright. And we change our start. See, so she's back, even though we made changes. And then ramp up, you'll notice it's at minimum. I don't know why ramp down is. You know what? Yeah, actually, ramp up and ramp down in case the operator takes the dial and goes whack like this. Maybe it's to slowly ease into the power it gives or slowly ease off of the power it takes away. So, now in this case, ramp down would be how it takes power away. So that would be, yeah. So that would be going into full tilt. So it doesn't immediately destroke the pumps because that's power coming off. The more power comes off, the faster the more the pump's going to pump. Remember. So all right, that's how you do that. I'm also going to send you. This probably won't focus on the book, but I have this book here. I'm going to try and scan most of this in that's going to pertain to you. It's the CPC Control Installation Operations Manual. So I'll make a PDF file of that and send it over, and she can print it off if you want. So it's only so many pages, so it's a nice little book to have. But it's going to explain all that in there for you too. But so there you go, and pull your key. And so after you do find out that everything's working good and you got what you're looking for, and you're very, very satisfied, you can hit store and it's going to store just whatever you played with. If you didn't touch anything else, it won't store anything else. So go with that. And you can certainly write down what you have for settings, so in case you do hit store by accident and you want to revert to the way it was, you can go back in and change the lights to equal that. All right, let me know if you don't understand anything that I just said, but I think you do. And I'll upload this, and your parts are coming for the remixer shaft, and that's it. Okay? Thank you.